A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning, and we are sure it's going to be a very high intensity game.
The surface has good bounce. The batters might enjoy the carry, but sometimes one ball can surprise you with that extra lift. The match referee and both the captains are in the middle.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's a beautiful shot, and in the gap too. By the batsman. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cut. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. That was a stunning shot. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what we call a long distance deposit. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Last ball coming up. Up in the air. No! Extraordinary efforts, but just couldn't push it back in time. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Excellent running between the wickets. Turned away for a single. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Very good running between the wickets. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. That's dropped, and the ball just slipped through his fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now. The captain would definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Good placement by the batsman. He should be looking for some runs here. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And the batting power play comes to an end. That's superb piece of keeping. Up goes the finger. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. That was fantastic piece of bowling. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Last ball coming up. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. They put a good all-round performance today, bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.
You have shown some outstanding performance today. What was your thought process at that time?
Well, everything seemed to go all right for me, and I'm really happy with the way I performed out there.